Today we celebrate the life of Saint Peter Canisius. He was born in the Netherlands all the way back in 1521. Daddy wanted him to marry, but he made a decision to remain celibate. 3 years later, he entered the Jesuits, and he founded the first Jesuit house in Germany, being ordained a priest in 1546. He accompanied the Bishop of Augsburg to the Council of Trent as an advisor 1 year later, and during the mid-1550s, his evangelistic journeys took him to Prague, where he founded a Jesuit school, and then a third later on in Munich. In 1555, that year was a landmark for St. Peter Canisius. St. Ignatius promoted him to a leadership position within the order, which he held until 1569, and he published the first and longest version of his Catholic Catechism. Involved in discussions with Protestants, Peter made a strong case for the Church by showing how the adherents of Protestantism could not agree with one another in matters of doctrine. Meanwhile, he maintained his commitment to religious education, teaching children, giving retreats, and preaching carefully crafted, doctrinally rich sermons. In 1584, he had a mystical experience, and this convinced him to stop traveling and remain in Switzerland. He spent his last years building up the church in Fribourg and almost suffered a near-fatal stroke in 1591, but he managed to recover and work for another 6 years. He saw writing as an essential form of apostolic work, a view supported by the continued use of his catechism long after his death. He was canonized and at the same time declared a doctor of the Church by Pope Pius XI in 1925. In a famous saying, he revealed the secret behind his accomplishments. It went like this: if you have too much to do, with God's help, you will find time to do it all. And that's the life of St. Peter. Peter from the Greek meaning rock, like St. Peter, the first pope and the apostle. Be like both of them. God bless you. Alleluia. Amen.